Hello everyone and welcome to this video. In today's video, we would like to discuss do while loops in Java. So this is the problem statement. Print numbers 1 to 5 using do while loop. So a do while loop is going to be defined like this. So I have the do keyword here. I have my square brackets, and then after the end of the square bracket, I'm going to have the while in the end. So let me illustrate this concept with an example. I would like to print numbers 1 to 5. So I initialize a variable called j, which is of integer data type, to be 1. So I would like to write a do while saying that do this, so do this while this condition. Okay, so execute this part of the code while this condition is true. So we are going to print the value of the variable j in the first iteration, then increment the value of j. Okay, so j from 1 it becomes 2 now, and we check to see 2, is it less than or equal to 5? Yes. Okay, now do one more time. So now print 2, increment it to be 3. 3, is it less than 5? Yes. So do it one more time. Print number 3, then increment it to be 4. 4, is it less than 5? Yes. So increment it. So go back up again and print it. So 4 is being printed. Then increment the number of j from 4 to 5. So 5, is it less than or equal to 5? Yes. So go and print 5 and increment it to by another 1 unit. So it will become 6. 6, is it less than 5? No. So the loop is terminated. But there is a difference between do while loops and for loops and while loops. So there, while we were discussing the while loops and for loops, we were first checking the conditions, saying that to check if this j is less than 5 initially, then we were going to execute a certain block of code. However, here what we are doing is that we are going to execute the block of code once at least, and then we're going to check the condition. So let me change this number. So now j equals 6 and I run the code. So what happens here is that we see j equals 6. We are going to do this part of the code, so execute this part of the code, saying that print j and increment this value. So j is being printed and then it is being incremented, and we are checking j, is it less than or equal to 5? No, therefore we are not having anything else because now j is 7. But what happens here is that j is already being printed once, while in the for and while loops it was not going to happen. We were checking the conditions, then we were executing the code. So this is why the do while loop is going to first print and execute certain block of the code in the square brackets of the do part, then it is going to check the condition for the next iterations. So in this video, we learned how to print numbers from 1 to 5 using a do while loop.